All right, everybody, coming at you with another video today. I've actually had these knives here for a while. I've never had a chance to get around to make a video on them. I don't do a lot of sodbuster videos, but I've had these, and I have quite a few sodbusters, but these right here are three sodbuster juniors that you're just not gonna find out there very often, and if you do, you're more than likely going to have to pay a pretty penny for them. Now, I got lucky on these. These two right here come from trades with Kevin over at Boston Blade Reviews. This one here, I asked a guy, he was going to a show, and I said, hey, if you find any whiskey bone Soddies, if you buy it, I'll pay you for it. It don't matter what it costs, somewhat reasonable. I'd give $100 for it, but he actually found it for $65, and it was Kent Smith, KJ Leatherworks. And I'll be doing another video on him shortly as well. He sent me something special the other day. Kevin was lucky enough, Boston Blade Reviews, to get this one. And I can't remember where he got these exactly, but I know we made a single blade trade for this one. And this one right here, I traded a GEC, and he sent me a couple of case knives, and this was one of them. So we'll just open these up and look at them. This right here is the chestnut bone. It is CV steel, 6137. These Soddy Juniors come in at what, 3 5/8 inch closed. But look at she's right down Broadway, Big E. This is just a well-finished knife. All these are well-finished. And honestly, on a Soddy Jr., small gaps here and there. As a matter of fact, any knife, I really don't care, honestly. But look how well-finished this one is. What year is this? Let's look at it here. What do we got? 5 dots. So she's a 2015 model. So she's 9 years old. And looks to be in fabulous condition. Great dye job, nice and dark on that one. And what's crazy about these is all three of these are different widths. They are all three bone Soddies, but they all three range in thickness, And we'll just compare it here to the whiskey. But you can definitely tell a difference between that and the whiskey bone. And then you look at the whiskey bone compared to the Smoky Valley Sunset, man. And we'll look at the whiskey bone here. Again, this one right here, Kent was going to a show or something and picked this up, but I had told him before, I was like, hey, if you ever run into a whiskey bone Soddy, I'd love to have one, and you pick it up, buy it, I'll buy it from you, no questions asked. And it's CV steel as well. Looks like she rides a little bit to the show side, but definitely not touching or anything. And definitely worth a lot more than the, I think, $65 I paid for her. But look at this. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal blades. Everyone's on this case hate. I don't want to say case hate, but I mean, a lot of people nit and pick on these knives, but man, something like that with it riding a little bit to the show side, I could care less. She is phenomenal blade. And then again, the Smoky Valley Sunset. I got this in the trade not too long ago. This is probably one of my most recent trades. Kevin was looking for a GEC, and I had a Whittler that I'd never used, and matter of fact, only one of my GECs lives outside the 10, and I think I got this, and I forget what else I got in the trade with it. Yeah, I can't remember. But look at that one, and she is right down Broadway. Oh, a tribal lock that used to belong to me. This and like a burnt amber tribal lock. This one right here is a 1095 carbon steel. But look at that. Man. And this is that thicker bone. Well, let's look at all three of them, kind of, and just look at the differences in the thickness on these. Man, I've got quite a few other Soddys, but these right here, like, these are some top tier ones right here. I gotta admit, and this one right here, it's hard to find these for under $150 probably. But just look at this thing, man. She is the tits. Look at that dye job. Look at that. Get up and close. But man, I figured I'd break these out today. Again, I don't do a lot of Soddy videos, even though I have a lot of them. But, you know, figured I'd break them out today. And, well, let's look at this. I got a Farm and Field 71 here, but heck, I think this Smoky Valley Sunset's thicker than that one. Well, that gets used, don't it? Shoo, man. She got the teeners. You guys excuse my hands, they're filthy. I all day yesterday changing suspension parts on my car. Getting ready to take it to West Virginia and had to do a little maintenance on it. Put some sway bar end links and sway bar bushings on it. Oh, but when you do that stuff yourself, you save yourself a lot of money. A lot of money. $56 in parts for all that. And I can imagine what a shop would charge to install them. Here, let's open all these up here. Let's open them up, guys. Let's take a gander at them. Fully open. Again, these are my bread and butter Soddys. These are the tits, I should say, right here. Again, thanks to Kevin over at Boston Blade Reviews. Thanks to Ken at KJ Leatherworks. Be sure to check out his Instagram. Great leathersmith. And also has a phenomenal collection. His collection is, whew, can't believe it. And again, if you're looking for any sharpening, TS Prof has some great sharpeners. I put a video out on me using that thing. Man, no one likes to watch sharpening videos, do they? Good Lord. Be lucky to break 100 views in a week and a half. But man, look at those. All right, guys. Well, I figured I'd break these out and show everybody. Again, I've had these for quite a while. Just hadn't had a chance to show them and figured I'd break them out today. But hey, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And yeah, keep them edges fresh while you're out there.